Ty Law joins us on the Harbor One hotline this morning. Hey, Ty.
Good morning, everybody. How you doing?
Doing well. We were talking about it earlier. It was ugly, but it was a win last night.
Yeah, that's all that counted at the end of the day. But I know it's something missing from the stat sheet, and that's receiving touchdowns. It's been missing for a while, man. We need to get some more touchdowns out of the receivers. And I don't know what they can do. They playing too conservative on offense, but the most important thing is we got to win, and you're still in the hunt for the playoffs.
So when it comes to that particular issue, who's at fault?
Well, you got to say, first of all, the receivers on the field, get open, catch the damn ball. So, who's ever out there, here's an opportunity to make a play. Now, if I was Mac Jones, because they play so conservative on offense for play calling, sometimes you just got to be a quarterback and take it upon yourself. I'm going to take a shot down the field. It gives a boost to the morale for the whole team if you can connect on one of those. You know what that can do for the receiver. Overall, if you trust him downfield, he makes that big play. It just does something for your team, and I think that's one of the things. A few things is missing, but that's one of the major parts, and no one is scared of the Patriots offense because they play more defensively on offense because that's the strength of their team.
Mm-hmm. Ty, last night defensively, you just brought up defensively, they showed up, a bunch of sacks, interceptions. They did a lot of different things out there. Do you think that this defense, or do you
Hold on, Wiggy. Before you get too excited, it was Colt McCoy.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Do you think this?
Okay. You started to get a little too much praise on something.
No.
I ain't like a tone in your voice.
No. Do you think the defense is good against bad offenses, or is it maybe they could be getting a little bit better?
You know what? They could be getting a little better, but I still think, you're going to have, Judon, he's going to get there. He's an all-pro. He's worth every dime he gonna get there. He is the engine of that defense. You can count on him to make a player at least be consistent as far as what he brings to the table. I'm still suspect on the guys on the back end. I think they still give up too many plays, too much chunk yardage, and not challenging people at the line of scrimmage. I hate looking at the defense where I see the corners backed up all the time. That doesn't show confidence. That doesn't show competitiveness to me. But, they are okay. That is the strength. But they have some pieces that they need to get. Now, if you had a corner that can go and say, hey, I'm going to go lock up Hopkins, I'm going to at least compete with him. I'm going to make him work for it. That's the thing that they don't have right now. They have some guys back there that can make some plays here and there, but I think it's just the inconsistency of the defense. And, yes, they really show out on offenses that are not that great or the quarterbacks that are not that great. And I don't think it's that hard as a professional to do so.
Certainly Cardinals able to run the ball pretty well last night, which could be an issue.
Exactly. So, yeah, we can put them in passing situations, and guess what? You can pin your ears back and go get them because you got some guys on the defense that can get after the quarterback. But they have to be in that situation. But where's the whole defense? You're going to play good against the pass, great against the run. I don't see the consistency there across the board with the defense, and that's not a typical New England defense because we're usually, pretty stout at everything. And right now they're not.
Ty, back to Mac Jones for a second. Do you like to see the fire in him, whether it's him yelling, F this to Matt Patricia last week or him waving him off this week? Or do you think that he should maybe keep that in control a little bit more because he is so young?
Hell no. I love it. That's what a leader is supposed to do. He's supposed to step up. So I think he's doing the right thing. And, no one says anything about when Tom Brady breaking tablets. He earned the right because he's Tom Brady, yes, but as a quarterback, you have to step up and show the team that you want it. Tell the offensive coordinator that I don't like this. I don't like this call. Yeah. There's been plenty of times, Wiggy, on our end that we didn't like a call. We'll let Belichick know. We'll let Rack know. We don't like this call.
Oh,
and guess what? Teddy
No. Couple Hall of Famers, me and you in agreement on this, but not Wiggy.
Nope.
Wiggy doesn't like it.
You got to earn your stripes
He's
first.
petulant. Mac Jones is a spoiled brat, petulant.
Yeah, you've been in the joint.
No,
you've been in the joint a
no,
year and a half, and you looking for the biggest dude in there. Now you got to earn your stripes first, bro.
No, hey, Wiggy, as a quarterback and what they're facing right now, they don't have a true offensive coordinator. What is a man supposed to do?
But do you
know
think
what I mean?
Bill?
You got to go out there. You got to show that team. You got to show that team that, look, I'm the leader, and you look, follow me.
Right, but
Step up.
But do you think Bill is cool with him, like waving off the coaching, showing the coach up on the field, or is he saying to him afterwards, "Hey, like, listen here, you need to tone it down a little bit"?
No, I don't think that's showing up the coach. I think that's being in the heat of the game. If you get into it with a coach, whether it's your teammate, I mean, we all been there.
Mm-hmm.
You know how many times that myself, Teddy Bruschi, we waving it off. We don't like that. Teddy would just call it, and we have to deal with it when we come on the sideline. He changed the damn defense. He didn't like the call. And I think as a quarterback, you can't, make a bad habit out of it just being insubordinate. But sometimes you have to step up and say, look, hey, how many times if it's a 4th and 1, every quarterback say, hey, I'm good. Let's stay out there. Don't bring on the punt team. They always wave it off. I don't think it's no different from Mac Jones and any other quarterback that want to take the lead of the team, and especially when they need a spark. He's trying to tell everyone that I got this, and I like it. I love it.
If you look at their remaining schedule, they're sitting here at 7-6. They got Vegas, Cincy, Miami, and the Bills. Is there any chance or any belief that you think they can win? Because Boomer Esiason, says he thinks it's going to take 10 wins to get into playoffs. You think that they can win 3 of their last 4?
It's going to take a lot, and it's going to take a total team effort, and they're going to have to take some shots down the field. From what I'm seeing out there right now, they have very little margin for error. And with that being said, you never count out, the Patriots. But, man, what I'm seeing out there, I'm not as confident as I would be any other time. When it comes to the team, because of some of the personnel, you'll figure that they'll get it together. This is going to be a tough stretch. If they have to win out to get to the playoffs, what do they have to win? What, 3 of the last?
Yeah, 3 of the last 4.
Maybe they can sneak in at 9 wins.
Right. So let's say 2 of their last 4.
They have to win at least 2 and maybe 3.
Right.
According to this website that does all the different permutations, that if the Patriots beat the Dolphins and Bills and lose to the Raiders and Bengals, if you can flip those, whatever, they still have a 55% chance to make the playoffs at 9-8. So I think the loss of the Jets over the weekend and the Patriots win last night has really shifted some of the momentum. That it's now looking like it may be 50-50 that they get in.
I mean, you know what? They put themselves in this position. Now, you can go out there and get the Dolphins so you can even that one up. Hopefully you can get one against Buffalo, but we know how that turned out. So Cincinnati, they on fire right now. They went to the Super Bowl last year. They seem like they're just warming up, and they're getting hot at the right time. The Patriots, normally we see this trend, and they start getting, hot, in late November, December, and that's when the run starts. I don't see, them getting hot. They're not getting better. I ain't saying they're getting worse. They're seeming like they're just there. They are a couple pieces away, in my opinion, from contending for a championship, and they're going to be scratching, and they're going to need some help to get into the playoffs. That's just what it is right now. Can they win out if things work out? Right. Hell, guess what? Kyler Murray, I hope he's all right. He went down. Guess what? We got an opportunity right there. You can't lose to the backup quarterback. You cannot lose to Colt McCoy. So you never know what's going to happen during the season. A lot of things, guys tend to get injured. You never want to see that because you want the best guys out there on the field. But this is the NFL. This is that time of year. Hey, guys, it's hard to stay healthy. So Patriots, they might get lucky, just like they got lucky last night, because that probably would have been a different game if if the starting quarterback was out there. I mean, to be honest with you.
There's been some media members that have speculated, I'm not going to call it reported on, that Bill Belichick's job could be in jeopardy if they had lost the one last night. I'm guessing that you don't agree with that. And if you don't agree with that, are Mac and Matt Patricia safe as well?
Yeah, Coco. Ooh, that's my girl. That Bill Belichick ain't going nowhere unless he say he want to go somewhere. If he gonna go to Mr. Kraft and say I'm gonna step down, but there's no way he got too much good credit in that organization to say, okay, he's gone. That's not going to happen. So that's just laughable to me. And like I said, Coach Belichick, he's been in for a long time. He might feel like it's time to step down. I don't know, but I can't see Mr. Kraft saying that we're just going to go another direction. I can't see that one. That's laughable to me. Like I said, he built up too much credit within the organization, this team, and what he's built over, the last 2 decades. That he's gonna write his own ticket. I think Mr. Kraft will give him the send off that he wants and let him walk off on his own terms.
Do you want to play this is the report. This is what Courtney was alluding to.
This is Greg Bedard, Ty.
Here he is.
People around the team.
For laughing at you, Courtney, while you're talking.
No, you're not laughing at me. You're laughing at the report. I'm on board with you.
No, it was A+ laugh. Here's the actual report.
Here's the actual speculation.
People around the team, including some very good sources of mine who have never steered me wrong, have basically indicated that this Cardinals game on Monday night is among, if not the most important game of Belichick's career post Tom Brady.
Wow.
If the Patriots don't win this game, then I think there is a serious question about whether Belichick is the future head coach of this team. This is almost a must-win on Monday night against the Cardinals.
Oh, my God. Who was that?
That's Greg Bedard.
Who was that made that quote?
That's Greg Bedard.
Greg Bedard. Sir, I don't know you, but your sources are terrible. Your sources, I don't know who he get his source. He must have got his damn source at the Piggly Wiggly some damn where at the swap meet. Goddamn, because come on, man. Come on, Greg. I like the meet him just to look at his face and like, where the hell you get your sources at? That's what I want to know. Where he was at the Waffle House with the truckers and the CB radios or some shit, because that don't make sense.
You gotta dump out of the S-bomb. You got that's $100 for the Greg Hill Foundation.
Yeah.
And the Ty Law swear jar.
I'm gonna give an extra $100 to the swear jar, for him, because he need to get fined for even saying that shit. Come on, man.
You can't. The S-bombs.
Oh, we're having fun.
Another one. I believe Scheim was seconding that, I believe, yesterday on this program. Were you not, Scheim?
Well, no, I said at the end of I don't think last night's game had any impact on Bill Belichick's career at all. I think
because you was about to get a fine, Scheim. You was just about to get a fine too.
Yeah, no, I think at the end of the season, though, there's a chance if this team doesn't make the playoffs that both the coach and the team decide this ain't working. We're going to part ways and go different ways.
You see how you just slid in there? The coach and the team? Exactly. It ain't going to be no Mr. Kraft going to walk into his office and be like, you know what, Bill, you just ain't it no more. Come on, man. You got to have a talent. You got to be able to go out there and spend some money, and he's still a great coach. But I don't care how good you are as a coach. You got to have some players. The coach can't go out there and get this first down. He can't make you execute the play. He has to facilitate the team and put the best people out there in the field. And unless you got some guys that can go out there and actually play, it don't make a difference. You're not going to win. So you got to go get some more players. There's no doubt in my mind that Coach Belichick can still coach. Just like Tom Brady, give him some weapons, he can still play, even though 89 years old, he can still play. Well, guess what? He's starting to look more his age because the people surrounding him are not that good. That's just the way it is.
Here's a text that says there's a better shot that Bill fires Robert Kraft than Robert Kraft fires Bill.
I like the quote. But we know that we know who the head man in charge is. You know what I mean? He who strokes the check has the power.
All right, so somewhat, I'm guessing from you, somewhat encouraged that you at least escape out of there with a win, and you look ahead, and you got to win this next one as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think every game for the Patriots right now is a must win, because if you lose, you can almost be certain that you're not going to make the playoffs unless a whole lot happens to some other teams and we see some upsets. But it's a tight race right now. I mean, it's a lot of people in the hunt, so one game can cost you. Yes, they needed to win this game. They should have won this game, especially when you're talking about the backup quarterback coming in and you're not playing against Kyler Murray. So the Patriots, every game is a playoff game right now. If you want to get in and start a new season, and once the playoffs happens, you know, anything goes. I mean, it's a clean slate. But they're going to have a hard time getting there the way they're playing, because they're not playing consistent. And, like, the offense, in my opinion, they had no creativity whatsoever. I mean, it's like, you got more offense experience than me. You can go out there and probably call a couple better plays than that, Wiggy.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know when I was in that time that I was playing offense, it was like y'all was talking Chinese in the huddle, man. I ain't never heard of nothing like that in my life. I feel like I never played football before. But, Wiggy, you can go out there and help. I can't say that on offense because it's a whole nother language. I swear I thought I was looking at a Chinese restaurant menu, Cantonese. You know, when they got the letters, when you try to see what you're going to eat, that's what offense was like to me.
Twisted question of the week before you go. And the twisted question of the week with Ty Law is brought to you by Twisted Tea. Keep it twisted, New England. I will twist it up and say, based on the news, in your mind, what is the most difficult appliance to operate, Ty Law?
Difficult appliance to operate? Well, there is nothing is too hard out there. I mean, now, if someone was to say washer and dryer, you know they stinking ass if they don't wash themselves. You just your clothes, so you can't say that one. You know, you got to be able to turn on the microwave. I mean, I'm pretty good with all my appliances, guys.
I said coffee maker.
No, you know what? I'm pretty handy with that one, and it's not the machine. It's how much you put into coffee. See, that's the manual part of it. You know what I mean? You got to know what you're measuring and put in the coffee. But I could agree with you on that one, on Wiggy. But you know, if somebody come on there and say washer and dryer, you know, their house probably stink. Don't go over it.
All right, Ty. Hey, I'm not working next week, but these guys are. So, or some four thereof. So, last time I'll talk to you before Christmas. Have a great Christmas, you and the family.
Okay, you too, man.
All right, and thanks for everything.
All that good stuff, great.
Thanks for everything you did for the show this year. We appreciate it, and you showed up for the foundation at the bowling event, and so thanks for everything this year. All right, Ty.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. We're gonna keep it going. We still gonna have wishful thinking, man. So I won't see you next week, but guys, I'll talk to y'all and see you when you get back after the New Year. Great.
All right, there he is, Ty Law.